and ready to go.
Kevin's got his now.
But it's not a bad idea.
You know, it's $100. I think it's a great insurance policy, John, and I encourage people to do it. You don't. Go ahead.
What about the regulator part of it?
The regulator, he read the back of a box, and he was going, amalgamated regulation power supply stuff by me, put fear into John. Most of these, what they do is actually they monitor, they regulate the supply. There's different degrees. There's some UPSs that basically the grid, the power coming out of the wall, never gets to your computer. The UPS constantly charges the battery inside of the UPS, and your computer is fed off the battery. That's the cleanest line of power you're ever going to get to a computer. And if you had a $500,000 computer, it'd be plugged into one of those.
It makes it more reliable. Yeah. It helps in cases of bad power. It won't fix it if you get a lightning bolt hitting the side of the house, but then you've got insurance policy on the thing in many cases that will give you some money to replace the technology. You know, Megan had a brownout just the other day, and it didn't fry her hardware, but it zapped the erasable, programmable read-only memory in her Linksys.
Ouch.
She called up Linksys, and it was Netgear, and they said, well, just do the firmware, and it fixed it. So you can get weird. It didn't burn it out, thank goodness. It was still working.
Right.
But it did. It was just enough.
It smoked it a little bit.
Just enough to erase the memory.
I mean, John, the voltage regulation is inherently built into an uninterruptible power supply. It's not something you're going to find. You know, surge suppression, capping the voltage is something you're going to find in the surge protector.
So get a UPS.
Yeah.
$100.
If you're going to spend the money, get a UPS. You know, the truth is, if you've never had problems with the power in your area, it's less necessary.
But don't come crying to us if all of a sudden. Thank you, John. Don't go anywhere if you're worried about your old hard drive falling into enemy hands. And who isn't? Patrick shows you how to destroy the data forever. I mean forever. Coming up, Mad Magazine writer Dick DeBartolo joins us with some crazy yet useful gadgets from CES. That's when the screensavers return.
See it on Future Fighting Machines, the most powerful show on television. Watch Future Fighting Machines, Friday night at 9, 6 Pacific, only on Tech TV.
4 years ago, we needed a web hosting company we could count on. Today, our online business is a big success, and we're still with the same company, Rackspace Managed Hosting. Rackspace hosts our website on dedicated servers in their data center. They manage our firewalls, load balancers, bandwidth, everything. Their service goes way beyond co-location. Outsourcing to Rackspace was one of our best decisions ever. We rely on what they call fanatical support. We get our own support team 24 hours a day. They're experts at managing our complex website, and when we call them, we never get stuck in voicemail. We get through like that. It really is fanatical support. I tell my friends, if your website is essential to your success, then let Rackspace manage it for you. Fanatical support? Maybe that's why Rackspace is the fastest growing managed hosting company in the world. See for yourself. Call 888-480-7767 or go to Rackspace.com.
Where are the cars we were promised? The dream cars, the problem-solving cars. Where are the cars that are more than just cars? They're closer than you think. Cars with voice recognition. Cars with intelligent cruise control. And a class-leading 340 horsepower engine. The Q45. From Infiniti.
Rated T for Teen. A girl imprisoned, enslaved, deceived by a force so evil. She has no choice but to destroy it, and she is not alone. This winter, ride the winds to vengeance. Panzer Dragoon Orta.
For graceful fury, there's no power greater than X.
Sometimes it feels like it could go on forever. At Hertz, we know exactly how you feel. That's why we developed Hertz #1 Club Gold. No lines, no paperwork, no waiting. And Hertz Never Lost, our in-car navigation system. At Hertz, we know exactly how you feel, so we have exactly what you need.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. Over the past couple of weeks, we have shown you, I must say, quite a few of the latest, greatest products from the Consumer Electronics Show a couple of weeks ago in Vegas. But now, you're going to see the ones that unaccountably we missed. Here with some of the a little less obvious gadgets from CES, the Giz Wiz himself, Dick DeBartolo!
Hey, Leo, how you doing?
I'm doing great via satellite from New York. Did you have fun at CES? I didn't see you at CES.
Great. I was on the end of the line to get your autograph, but you ignored me, so...
Oh, that was you?
That was me. That was me. Mr. Laporte, Mr. Laporte.
Yeah, I had the PR people hustle me out when I saw you. No, just kidding.
Okay, you have trouble getting up?
That's kind of a personal question, actually.
I know, dinner and a movie. But
yes!
We have Sonic Boom, okay? Very loud alarm.
Well, that's loud.
That's not enough. You can plug a lamp in the back, and it'll flash the lamp while it sounds off the alarm. And if that's not enough, this goes under your pillow, and it vibrates your pillow.
How loud is the Sonic Boom?
It's very loud. We don't have it hooked up here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't think we can handle it.
Okay, it's pretty loud. I tried it.
Have you been using it?
Woke up the people 3 floors up, so it's very loud.
See, I don't want to wake up like that because my heart would be pounding. I mean, it would be... Don't you think it'd be a bad thing?
Well, no, not if you have to get up at 4 a.m. or something.
I guess you're right. All right, the Sonic Boom alarm.
The Sonic Boom, and then the Boom.
The Boom.
This is a noise-canceling mic.
So it's the opposite. It's quiet.
That's exactly right. And what they tell you to do to test this, and I did it, it's amazing. Crank up your TV full volume, plug this into your cell phone, make a phone call. The person at the other end hears your voice, but it blocks out the TV sound.
Oh.
And you can whisper into it, and they can hear you at the other end. This is great in a restaurant where you have to take a call, and you don't want people to overhear. First of all, you don't annoy the people near you, and also you can say private things with no one hearing it.
Or if you're at a big party and you have to call your wife and tell her you're working late, she'll never know. Not that I would.
She doesn't trust you anyway, so you're right. Okay, that's called the Boom.
The Boom.
This is called U-Charger 2. Little compact charger, plugs in the wall, or when you get out to your car, pull the end cap off, and it goes into a cigarette lighter. So you have AC power and 12-volt power. It's coming out probably the early April, the end of March, about $40. Now, if you have no power, this guy's called Sidewinder. What you do is fold out the handle, crank this little handle. It's also an emergency flashlight.
And that'll charge your phone, or what will it do?
Yes, it comes with the cord, and you have to tell them what phone you want to charge. And they say you crank it for 2 minutes, you can talk for 5 minutes on your cell phone.
Dick, you're amazing. I spent 5 days walking the floor at CES. I didn't see any of these things. How do you find these things?
Well, you know what? I go into the smaller aisles, and also, you know, down into the basement where everybody's too tired to go to.
Right. That's where all the small companies are with the really cool stuff.
Exactly. That's called Sidewinder. I was walking by this booth, and the guy said, "Hey, give me a cell phone. I want to put a cover on it." I said, "Sir, I don't do cute." And he says, "Let me put a cover on it. Everybody will stop you. Everybody stop. Hi, Leo. This is Dick's cell phone." Okay. It's called Fun Friends, and they make every kind of cover, and they're like $15. And
I think Morgan would do that. Morgan would put that on her cell phone.
You want to know something?
Would you?
At least a dozen people stop me.
Megan, would you put that on your cell phone, a little fuzzy doggy?
Would you put me on your cell phone,
No,
Megan?
Morgan says no way. She's way too cool.
Please.
Kevin, would you do that? Are there monkeys? Because Megan says if there's a monkey.
Yes, at their website, they have a lot of stuff.
Monkeys. All right.
Okay. This little guy's called Info Globe. I love this guy. This is caller ID. When your phone rings, it'll flash the phone number and the name. It also does time and date. Program your own messages. Leo, since it knows the date, you can put in your birthday, and when you wake up, it'll say Happy Birthday, Leo.
Wow.
And this, from time, you don't have control over when they come up, but this says Maddest Writer. Sometimes it says Tech TV. No, it does.
Yeah, right.
The screensavers, it does. It says,
that's really cool.
I love Leo Laporte.
Is it hard to program?
No. All you do is you go into the program mode, and then you do the alphabet up or down. There's an up or down key. Then you hit save. Over one, hit save.
How does that work? That's really cool.
Yeah, it's flying LEDs around there. It's only $50, so I think it's a good value for the money called InfoGo. My favorite thing, of course, was the Segway, but at $5,000.
Yes, and I don't see you riding one around the studio there.
No. And
there was a guy at CES riding a Segway through the conference. I thought that's a pretty good way to look at a computer conference.
Oh, that's a wonderful way. You get more attention than if you have a fun friend, if you have a Segway.
Yeah.
And our final thing is, when I saw this just broke me up. You know, everybody has a mouse pad.
Yep.
Well, how about a mouse rug? This is
an oriental carpet for your
oriental
mouse.
Carpet. Well, you know, actually, Leo, this is wall-to-wall carpeting. I have a very small apartment.
In New York, I'm not surprised. That actually might be true.
But it's a microfiber, which the guy said makes the mouse be very accurate. And they have 30 styles, and they're under $20. They're really amazing. It's called the Mouse Rug.
That's the nicest looking mouse pad I've ever seen.
And there was some stuff I didn't get to. If you go to my website, you'll find me.
And what would that be?
How about GizWizBiz.com?
GizWizBiz.com.
Okay.
Lots of Z's. Hey, but never a sleepy moment with Dick DeBartolo from New York City.
Pal.
I love you, guy.
Soon. Okay,
I'm coming to New York this weekend. Maybe we can get together.
I'll look for you.
All right, great, Dick. It's great to talk to you. Take care. The GizWiz, if you missed any of these gadgets, we actually have a link to his site at thescreensavers.com, and at our site, a list of all the products in there where you can find them for your very own self. Stay put. He's one of my favorites. The legendary Herbie Hancock shares his geek credentials with Martin Sargent. And coming up next, if you're worried that your hard drive's data might still be accessible even though you just erased it, Patrick has a way. Oh, man, does he. When the Screensavers continue. Screensavers return.
Fred, the sooner you order that server, the sooner I can change my mind about it.
Can't talk now, Fred. Got a network to crash.
Don't kill yourself, Fred. We don't need those upgrades till tomorrow.
Hey, Fred, the computer says system failure. Is that bad?
Dealing with technology is hard. That's why CDW makes buying it as simple as possible with a personal account manager who understands what you need and gets back to you quickly.
Fred, someday we'll look back on this server thing and laugh.
CDW, the right technology, right away.
Introducing a new level of performance from Acura. The all-new TSX.
All right, bye.
Looking for really tough virus protection? Switch to new MSN 8. Sign up now and get virus protection that automatically scans your email, plus 2 months free. It's better with the Butterfly. Call 866-TRY-MSN 8 today.
Hey.
I just wanted to say, I love you.
Same here. You know, me too.
Ditto.
Hello?
When you can't say it, show it. The Nokia 3650 camera phone. The new love letter.
On the test track, in the lab, and on the set. See the cool stuff first. Watch Tech Live. breakthrough science, the cutting edge, movie magic, and gadgets of tomorrow. See the technology changing your world every day. Tech Live, weeknights at 8, only on Tech TV. The Screensavers LAN Party is powered by NVIDIA.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. It's always a pleasure to have our next guest on. He brings with him unique, wonderful, wacky gadgets every single time. Joining us live via satellite from New York, the Giz Wiz, and writer for Mad Magazine, Dick DeBartolo. Hello, Dick.
Guy, how are you? I'm great. How are you?
Oh, it's great to have you on, as always.
Well, you know, I know it's Help Week at Tech TV this week.
Yes.
But I have some helpful gadgets. But remember, Leo, last time I showed unusual gadgets from the warehouse.
Yes.
And I asked people to email me with bizarre gadgets.
Yes.
Well, I sent out a lot of autographed mads as thank yous. But the most bizarre gadget, this viewer of Tech TV, Screensavers, wrote in and said, go to stupid.com and look for...
Oh, he's got ear lights.
Pedestrian, not ear lights, Leo. These happen to be pedestrian turn signals.
Oh, sorry.
So when you get to the corner, you can signal. When you brake, put both of them on, because you don't want to get rear-ended. I mean, maybe you want to get rear-ended.
But not on the street anyway. Yeah.
Is that? I mean. They just broke me up to $7. They just kill me.
It makes a lot of sense, especially if people start using Segways and things like that. That sounds like a good idea.
You know what? That's the market for them. Okay, so now some unusual things. Actually, this is coming out probably by next week. It's called the MH1, and it is the infrared thermometer.
Ah,
so what you do, it takes 1 second for it to do a reading. I'm just pushing the one I'm holding in my hand. It's 72.5 degrees in here. Wow. Now, they said don't use it as a medical thermometer. I have so many things in my ear.
Yeah, I think,
it reads around 94 in your ear because... but my freezer is 6 degrees.
Wow.
You know, if you're running a processor in your computer and you really want to know, is it too hot?
That's a great idea.
You just aim it down, and as I said, it takes 1 second to do now.
So you don't have to put it next to the thing. You can aim it at something.
You can aim it.
How close do you have to be?
The further back you go, the more area it will cover. So pretty much, you know, a processor, you'd want to be right on top of it. The freezer, I just opened the freezer, just stuck it in. My freezer's running about 6 degrees. $50, which I think is pretty reasonable.
I think a great idea.
It's called MH1, which stands for must-have one. Very clever.
Not available yet, though, so look forward to it.
You know what? The guy told me that so many people already are going from my website and your website that it will be available next week.
He suddenly realized, maybe I better finish those. Yes, get back in the workshop.
Paint those things real fast. Right. I love this next guy. This is called the repeater. Now, you're up on the ladder, you're taking your measurements, you forgot the pen and pencil. Well, you don't have to worry about it because there is a recorder in the ruler.
Brilliant.
So all you do is up on the ladder, and a lot of different models, and they're from Zircon, is you just push the little record button, 10 feet, 1 inch. And you just do that with every measurement.
That's
and when
little optimistic, I think. Let's not brag.
I've been answering all those spam ads, and boy,
it works.
It works. It works. And then when you get back down, 10 feet, 1 inch.
Oh, that's great.
Each time you push the button, it gives you another dimension.
Actually, I write things on my arm and sleep. I mean, that's a really handy idea. I like that.
Is that what that was at that luncheon? I was so embarrassed.
It was embarrassing. I know.
I've heard of tattoos, but
10 feet, 1 inches.
Yes, exactly.
It's like an advertisement. Think of it that way.
This guy's neat. This is the flip-up headlight.
Yes.
Now, we've seen a lot of headlights before, but I like about this guy, wear it around the head. As soon as you open it up, it goes on.
Oh, wow.
And it can swivel back and forth, move up and down. So if you're working alone and you need an extra helping hand, this guy, when you close it, it goes off automatically. It's only about $14.
Or wear that with the ear blinkers, then you got headlights and turn
Well, you know
signals.
what? I am.
You're really ready.
I am an express train coming through. Here I come, Pat.
All you need is a stick shift. No, never mind. What else you got there?
Okay, kangaroo light, a great handy light. What's nice about this guy is you can use it as a flashlight. called kangaroo because in the bottom is a little light that aims down. So you're going down a flight of stairs, you can look forward and down. You need it as a work light.
Wow.
Move it like that. You need it as a safety light. It has a built-in blinker position. Comes with a 12-volt adapter. Comes with an amber filter for it. And that guy's about $35. Everything is built right into the flashlight.
Was there like a big home improvement show you went to where you found all these?
No, I found a lot of the stuff at the hardware show, and I also went to another show called the Premium Incentive Show, where companies buy gadgets to give away as premiums, and that's where I found the little...
That would be a great premium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The companies can put their own logos on it.
This is the next one. I think is one for Sarah Lane. What do you got there?
The next one is for who?
This is for Sarah Lane, one of our producers.
Oh, okay. We have the stud finder.
Yeah.
SL. And, I can't keep it off me.
Well, it's got her initials in it. It's the stud finder SL, right?
SL.
I mean.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
they knew.
What's unique about this guy is, let me just push the little button here. When it comes across and finds a stud, I'm using the end of my finger as the stud. It will light up to show you where the end of that beam is. Then you go from the other side.
Now we've seen these before. Is this like better in some way than the?
Yeah, you know it has deep scan. So it can go in deep and it can light up red.
It's very handy to have a stud sensor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a really good thing to have around.
All right, and this little guy, Sonic Measure. What's nice about Sonic Measure is it can do volume. And it can tell you how much carpeting you need. What's great, you know, Leo, we talked about how small my apartment is.
Yes.
I did BTUs on this.
Yeah.
And for my apartment, I need 4 BTUs to air condition my apartment.
Okay.
So that's a little on the small side.
Yeah, 4 BTUs.
4 BTUs.
I think an ice cube has 4 BTUs.
An ice cube's too much. An ice cube's 7 BTUs.
That's 7 BTUs. Hey, these are all wonderful things. I know you've got links to them on your website,
on my website, and
gizwizbiz.com.
Exactly. And I'm having a contest on my website. There's a weird gadget on the opening page of my website, and winners will get an autographed copy of the new Mad magazine, the May issue, where I did the takeoff on 24, the
That's
TV show.
Very funny. And we're all fans of 24 here, and a must-read, the new Mad magazine.
And, you know, I'm coming out to see you in the studio.
When?
I'll be there May 6th.
I can't wait.
They tell me don't tell Leo the date because he won't show up.
Okay. You know, actually, our one-year anniversary is May 7th, so maybe you'll stick around for the party. It's also your one-year anniversary.
It is.
It's our 5-year anniversary, your 1-year anniversary.
Exactly. I came out for the gourmet show. I started, and I'm coming out for the gourmet show again.
Stick around.
Okay,
Stick around for the party after, because it's going to be a lot of fun, and you can use the stud finder. It'll be great.
Absolutely. It's $30 a person. Right?
Oh, that's well, you know. Well, I'll spot you. You'll be my guest.
Yeah. Okay. You're my buddy.
Dick, always a pleasure.
Okay. Thanks, pal.
Go to thescreensavers.com for links to all these products and links to Dick's site. And so you can get in on that contest and get yourself an autographed copy of Mad magazine, autographed by Dick DeBartolo. It's one of my treasured items. I got to say, I love mine. Hey, stay put. Martin Sargent's coming up, talking androids, the weird, wired world of...
Hello and welcome to a very special audio edition of the Screensavers. I'm Patrick Norton.
Picture yourself, a man without music, a man on the edge, a man who thinks he's gone back in time.
You mean that music?
That music. It's like Cartman doing it. Welcome to the Screensavers, a place where you get your daily dose of cool tech stuff and geek freak stuff. And hey, this is cool. This is cool. That was a familiar face doing the show up in there. Is that Jessica Corbin I see?
Oh, where?
Where? There she is. Yay! Jessie's back.
Guys. Yeah.
You're going to be filling in for Megan Maroney while she's on maternity leave?
Right, while she's resting her feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to be filling in.
Well, that may be a while. Have you seen her feet lately?
No, but I've heard. And Meg, I love you. I love you, girl. I'm actually sitting in her chair, getting all comfortable.
That's great. Well, you know what happened to the last person who sat in that chair?
I don't. I've been gone.
She's home with a baby.
Oh.
So be careful. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not ready for that, Leo.
No, it's so good to have you back.
It's really good to be
back. Welcome, poor Patrick. He's turning red. Like la 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 la. I don't want to know. So we can count on you for some fun and
yeah, I'm going to be actually in the chat room, so you guys come and talk to me. So
Big Red.
I'm just going to be facilitating what you guys got going on your end with these two dashing fellows right here.
Cool.
Who are the dashing fellows?
I don't know. No one's called us dashing in a long time. Isn't it nice to have her back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. So great to have you. Welcome back. And your brother's okay, by the way? She's doing good?
Golden.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Golden.
And for those who don't know, that's why we lost Jessica. A year and a half ago, she went back to take care of her brother.
I know.
Had a bad fall, but he's recovering well. And
very well.
Thanks to prayer and your support and love.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good to have you back.
It's good to be here.
Good. Let's start off by taking a look at some of the tech-related stories handpicked by Patrick Norton.
From your list.
From my list.
Oh, man.
Well, that's a good teamwork. Yeah. I send a list every morning. I get up bright and early, and I send a list. I say, these are the big stories of the day.
And then hopefully nothing changes between then and 4 o'clock.
Well, there were some extra stories we've come up with, but let's start off with this one.
PCWorld.com has some news that's going to disappoint frequent flyers out in the audience. On Friday, the UK's Civil Aviation Authority, tough word to say fast, advised that airlines continue to prohibit the use of cell phones on aircraft.
Oh, no.
They did a study and a series of tests exposing, and I quote, a set of aircraft avionics systems to simulated telephone calls revealed various adverse effects on the equipment's performance. For the non-piloting types like me, that means the radios and the flight instruments could get a tad wiggy if you put a cell phone too close to them.
Interesting. So this proves conclusively cell phones are bad.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently the performance was slightly better than the original certification criteria for interference susceptibility. That means they didn't quite wipe everything out. Right?
It worked.
Right, it
But
worked.
why take a chance?
But the margin was so slim they didn't feel it would protect from worst-case conditions like,
like everybody getting on the phone at once. They were almost there.
Particularly bad or egregiously, foul
cell phone. Right.
Yeah.
Like mine?
The example.
Wow. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So there is finally proof positive the cell phones are bad for avionics. Who knew? Well, this morning, Apple made a big announcement. Steve Jobs, very happy. He said that in the first week of the Apple Music Store, which started 1 week ago today, they sold over 1 million songs, making them the largest online music retailer of all in one fell swoop.
Now, we should say the digital file, they're not like
digital. No, not like Amazon.
CDs, but
digital music seller. Yes, absolutely. Very important, the distinction, because actually a lot of albums are sold. According to SoundStream, Patrick did some research. 190 million albums have been sold this year. That means that the record industry sells about 100 million songs a week, compared to Apple's 1 million songs. But that's pretty good to have 1% of all record sales in 1 week.
It's interesting, or be interesting to find out maybe the record number of sales get boosted towards Christmas. It'll be interesting to find out.
Well, and it'll be interesting to see if Apple can sustain this.
Well, they're working on it. They've got some interesting tricks. For example, if you want to buy certain songs, say something popular like Hotel California, you can't do it as a single. You got to buy the whole album.
I've noticed that, and there's a lot of albums like that where you can't even.
Actually, remember the Clash albums we were looking at where I thought they hadn't put some songs up there? I bet
they're not all on there.
If they took the good songs out, so you got to buy the whole album.
And I don't know, and we should ask Apple, but I suspect some of this may have to do with publishing rights and whether those publishers are signatory to the deal with Apple. They may not be, so they may not have the rights to those songs. Sometimes
actually,
records.
in the case I was citing, I'm pretty sure they have the rights. They just aren't selling it as a
I'll
single.
tell you, I am one of those people. I have bought now 4 or 5 albums, many individual singles. I've gone crazy with this thing. I love this thing. By the way, if you there was a little flaw, and I guess probably because of all the attention brought to the Apple Store, there was a little flaw. A guy found out that if you went to the page where you forgot your password and viewed the source code, the HTML source, you could actually find a hash you could enter in and then change the password of any Apple account and order stuff for yourself. You couldn't get the credit card, but you could order stuff for yourself. Apple fixed that. That was discovered on Wednesday. They fixed it on Friday. And Apple says the vulnerability was never exploited, so don't worry. Although iTunes customers that might want to buy Hotel California without having to pick up Life in the Fast Lane or The Victim of Love, they may be the victims here.
Of exploitation.
Yes. But not credit card exploitation.
Not credit card exploitation. Finally, in news we've all been waiting for, Dow Jones, amongst other online resources, report that broadband prices have been slashed.
What?
Well, at least Verizon has cut the prices of its DSL service to $35 a month from $50 a month.
Whoa, that's a big cut.
Sure. Well, typical prices of other DSL providers such as SBC Yahoo are $40 per month and as low as $35 for new customers signing on to a 12-month agreement. Cable broadband typically costs $40 to $50 per month, and if you don't want cable TV, there's often an additional monthly fee. That said,
$35 a month, I think, is pretty good for Verizon.
Yeah, and it's odd. This was reported at a ton of financial sites that cover Wall Street.
Because it's a big news story.
Nearly no tech sites. The Wall Street types suggested this triggered a drop in Verizon's stock price on Friday, which could lead to price battles for broadband.
Well, we reported it. We're a tech site.
Yeah.
And we're telling the story, ladies and gentlemen.
And you know what? Stock price be damned. Lower those prices.
Yes, we want cheap broadband. Hey, let's say hi to Seth on the line from West Babylon, New York. Is it Seth or Seth? Seth.
Yeah.
Hi, Seth. Welcome.
Hi, Leo. Hey, Pat. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. What can we do for you?
Yeah, I was wondering. I got a Linksys BEFW11S4. It's a wireless access point.
Yes.
And we got actually a wireless network set up in our house, and I noticed like sometimes the signal goes really low, or like it actually dies out. So I was wondering, is there any way, like a cheap, affordable way to increase the signal strength?
First, number one is think about where it's located, and if
placement
it's
is really
placement is crucial. Moving it sometimes, even how it has the dual antennas that you can wipe in any direction.
Okay.
Okay. If we were like a big consulting firm, we would say what you need to do, young man, is a site survey and basically you take a notebook, put something on it.
Like Stumbler, Net Stumbler.
Yeah.
That can monitor the signal.
And basically walk around to pick 4 or 5 spots in your house where you have trouble. Walk around, see what kind of signal strength you get. Move the antenna or antennas, walk around to those points, see if you make it better or worse, or try moving it to a different room. If you have it all the way at one end of the house, and you can't compute at that end of the house, you can't get on the network, try moving the antenna to the middle of the house.
That's that. I had the same problem, but not in my house, outside. I'm trying to get the signal out to the barn, and Patrick's consulting me. We're going to actually do this next month on the show. I'm going to do a little BarnNet on signal boosters.
Right.
So this is something that I'll take my airport, I'll drill a hole in it, plug this in, and Pat found a site where I can put a mast up and a directional antenna and beam it out to the barn. Now, what is that site that you recommended? Because that was a great site. It was
I'll have to look
NoCat.net.
NoCat.net has links to some really good sites.
Wonderful
for selling antennas and stuff. NoCat.net is basically dedicated to community wireless and working with.
But the same issues that Seth's dealing with.
Yeah.
Now, if you had an airport, the new Airport Extreme, Dr. Bott makes some extenders. There are extenders out there.
If you have the kind of, basically, if you don't have, if the antennas don't remove, you could consider, hacking the box open and attaching an external antenna to it.
I think they do on that.
Yeah, actually, that's what I was going to ask you guys. How come the antennas are removable? Because I tried taking it out, and I tried putting one in the center of the house possibly, and it's just it really didn't help.
It depends on what kind of antenna you're using and what kind of cable. The frequencies that Wi-Fi run at, Saf. If you use regular coax like you would use for cable TV, 10 feet of that coax will actually lose all of your signal. You actually have to use some more high-end wire like MLMR 400 or a very short run of a pigtail between your
fat cable.
Yeah, the LMR 400 it sells for about $1 a foot. But the flip side of that is it won't lose your signal.
Because what happens, it attenuates as it goes down the smaller thing. You need a big one that'll preserve the signal.
Yeah, you need a fairly high-end piece of cable.
And that's because it's high frequency.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It basically it gets absorbed or dissipated or whatever you want to call it.
So there are some tips. This is something we're going to do a lot more of in future. We got it. This is a great subject, and more people are asking about this. We'll do the barn thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a lot of research, but NoCat.net I think is a great resource.
And let me make sure it's clear. Seth, first of all, try moving it around to another location. Sometimes electrical wires or plumbing can interfere with it. 2, consider moving it to another location. 1, another location. 2, play with your antennas to see if you increase the signal anywhere in the house. And 3, consider using an external antenna. Booster.
Thank you for the call. We appreciate it, Seth. Coming up a little later on, get smart fast. We've got three tips in our Tiporama time. And have you ever dropped something into boiling water? But, what are you going to reach in and get it? No, learn from Patrick's errors. Stay tuned and find out how the GizWiz can help you when the screensavers continue.
Not Alfred E. Newman!
That is the worst picture I've ever seen.
The Screensavers is presented by Gateway, a better way.
Are you ready for this? Gateway announces $100 off our powerful 300X Pentium 4 home desktop, featuring the Intel Pentium 4 processor, 2.2 gigahertz, a CD burner, DVD drive, and all the tech you need built in from the start. Now just $7.99, and shipping's always included. Are you ready? Call 1-800-GATEWAY for Ready Tech Go savings. Only from Gateway, featuring the Intel Pentium 4 processor.
Sometimes when you search for a job online, you find a lot of really old job listings. I mean, most of them are already filled. But for the ones that aren't, that means that the companies must be really desperate, right? My resume looks pretty good when they're desperate.
Hold on. Let's try that again with slightly fresher leads.
I got the job because I went to careerbuilder.com. They didn't waste my time with a bunch of jobs that had already been filled, so I knew that whatever I found there was worth going after.
Now that's a smarter way to find a better job. careerbuilder.com.
It's powerful. It's beautiful. I can see that. How did they make it so incredibly smooth? It's technical.
Antonio, tonight you'll drive my car.
Again?
Again.
Introducing the entirely new Lexus RX 330. Putting the world on notice. Again.
Are you in on it? Go to the new cheaptickets.com with new fare search technology for lower prices than ever. Or call now for new travel deals on cars, cruises, condos, and vacation packages. Why just save on airfares? Introducing new low hotel prices. Now save up to 70%. Cheap Tickets, the best kept secret in travel.
I'm Martin Sargent. Clearly, I'm the guy. Duh. I'm pretty much the man. Get with it. Yo, what's up? That's rad, man. What's up? I've never seen anything like that. Blingo. Blingo?
Unscrewed with Martin Sargent.
It's like vodka and orange juice, but with tomato juice.
The outrageous new show coming to Tech TV.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding. I don't understand what you're saying. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.
Unscrewed with Martin Sargent. Premieres May 26th on Tech TV.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. He calls himself the Giz Wiz. He's also a writer for Mad Magazine. In fact, I love this piece in the latest Mad Magazine on the spam.
In the June
the next one, in the spam of the month. He normally joins us via satellite, but today it's going to get crazy because he's here in the studio. Dick DeBartolo.
Hey, it's great to see you,
It's
buddy.
so great to see you.
Well,
You know, you're shorter in person. Oh, there we go. All right,
okay,
much
thank
better.
you. You're wearing heels.
I know. Well, it's the lifts. I got the Regis lifts on, yeah. So you were at the Gourmet Show
the
this
gourmet
past
show.
week.
We met a year ago, you know, because I came out a year ago for the Gourmet Show.
This is your anniversary.
This is my anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
I said, could I come by and see the studio? I said, come by and be on the show.
That's great.
Been on every month ever since.
Well, that's because we love you, Dick. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play.
We're going to play Guess the Gourmet Gadget.
Guess the Gourmet Gadget!
Okay.
Yes.
Now, there's no... I guess that's it. Okay, bye. Oh, okay,
no. We want it. Okay.
Okay, it's a whisk.
That's a whisk.
But what is different about this whisk?
Indentations on the side. What are those
very
for?
Clever. It's so that when you put it in the drawer...
Oh, it's a folding whisk.
And when you pull it out, it doesn't pull out 18 other
love that.
appliances. Kuhn Recon.
I
it's
love
called
that.
Easy Store.
Easy Store whisk.
Okay, definitely. You know what that is, probably.
Ice cube tray.
But why?
But why does it only have... It doesn't have an indent?
Yeah. It is so clever.
It's going to make ice cubes that will fit inside a soda bottle.
He's right.
Am I right?
Inside,
you could draw.
the ice cube. The ice is just big enough.
Now we have to tell you, nobody's told us this ahead of time.
You pick out 2 or 3 of those,
Yes.
drop it in your ice before you go jogging,
What
or
a
drop
good
it
idea.
in your water.
You know why I know that? Because I'm always trying to do that. And I'm hammering the ice cubes in the water.
There you go,
That's
pal.
a clever idea.
Clever
I'm
idea,
getting one of
and that's
those.
called icy something. Okay.
Icy stick.
Okay, icy
$10
stick.
from
Oh, boy.
ProgressiveLentil.com.
Wow.
No,
All right.
ProgressiveInternational.com. Sorry.
This is
magnifying glass? No. It's a spaghetti sizer.
No.
It's a. Wait a minute. I'm thinking here.
Okay.
It's a sausage sizer. No, what is it? What a lucky man you are.
Okay.
Just right. What is it?
It is
a melon.
Yes, okay.
Scooper.
There you go.
For getting the seeds out of melon.
Well, that gets the seeds out, and then you use the big one to get
the melon out.
Okay.
I should have known it was a melon enhancer.
All right.
All right.
Okay. This guy. Now we're showing you the gadget.
Okay. This is the gadget. It looks like a pizza kind of. Can I play with it?
Sure.
Am I allowed?
Absolutely.
All right. Not on public television.
Yeah.
All right. What is this is going to cut something. It makes, I don't know, it's a
it's fortunate.
beaker.
It's fortunately that you picked it up upside down because it's the grapefruiter. What you do is you go around the grapefruit like that.
That's a
and it loosens all the sections.
Ron Popeil is spinning in his grave.
I'll be at Denny's right after this show.
That's great. There are a lot of things like this in the gourmet show.
The gourmet show, they had one like high-tech thing. Remember Icebox, the appliance that went in your kitchen?
Yes.
Right. Well, they've teamed up with Westinghouse, and in the fall...
It's a computer for your kitchen.
Exactly. But in the fall, it'll network your appliances through the house. So you set your alarm clock for 7 o'clock. It tells the coffee pot to make coffee at 6:45.
That's very cool.
So that's the most high-tech. Everything else was kind of fun, neat new things.
Okay, I won't look.
No, this one you can look.
I can look at this.
This is very clever.
Wow. It looks like another cutter of some kind.
Okay. We'll give you,
Well, should I unlock it here? Oh.
It's very clever.
Oh, yeah, I remember this from my birth.
No, this is sold to all nationalities and religions.
All nationalities.
Right.
What the heck?
It's very clever. It's called toss and chop. All you do is throw all your vegetables into a bowl.
And you just do that.
Go around the bowl, and you make instant salad.
Does it work well?
With one utensil.
It's salad.
I'm not putting, okay.
It's a salad shooter. All right, that's cool. Toss and chop.
Okay, this guy has a whole line of appliances or little gadgets called nestlings.
They're beautiful.
What do you think that guy is? Now you can turn that over.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It looks like a little egg.
They're all about $10. The folding ice cream scoop.
Oh, my goodness. That's a clever idea. Look at that.
And another clever idea. You'll know what this is, but
and then it just folds right up.
What's different about this?
It's a cheese grater, sure.
But it's a two-way cheese grater. It grates up and down.
No
and
wasted
also, look at
movement.
this. It is.
Yes.
You bring the cheese up to it.
Very efficient.
He calls it the safe.
And the cheese goes in here instead of all over the house.
You know what? You are so.
This is brilliant.
Beforehand, they said, work with him, Dick. He's not too smart. But.
Wow, I like neat. These, and he has a whole line of those.
A whole line of them called nestlings.
Nestlings.
Right. Okay. This is very clever also.
What is this?
This is also neat because you reach into the kitchen drawer and you get a shakaroonie. You're doing it right.
You go like this. Ooh.
The retractable pizza cutter called VersaCut.
Look at that.
Okay, I'm going to swap places
before you put it in the drawer, you just fold it up. That's actually a really good idea. And you know, the handle is good on that.
Very ergonomic.
Very ergonomic.
Is that neat?
That's
okay,
good.
Now, this guy, remember we dropped, the Alfred E. pin is still in there.
There's an Alfred E. pin. It's boiling hot. How are we going to get it out?
This is the
Oh, thank goodness you brought your rubber mitt.
Yeah, I did. Now, this goes, you can go up to 500 degrees.
No.
And I'm getting out my, whoop,
there's the
there goes my pin.
Hey, Kevin, pick that up, would you?
I dropped it back in. Could you get it for me? Right.
Wow, so this doesn't burn?
No.
Not at all.
Up to 500 degrees, and they've introduced some trivets now of this. It's
silicone.
Is some sort
of silicone.
It's silicone.
Wow.
And then they make this little guy for picking up pot handles or stuff out of the oven.
So this is.
Or you could use it as a little hide in the oven. Oh, where are the puppet show? We're two adults acting like jerks on TV. Okay.
You laugh. I think that's the next show on Tech TV.
Can we be on
Ice, this is from, what is this from? Is Norm Thumb?
ISA North America. It's about $20, and it's called the Okra.
You know, I've started to see a lot of silicone, like trivets and stuff. That's the new material.
The new thing, and they're now making pans out of it so you can pop biscuit. You can actually bake in the oven. And if you go to my website, we have another new version of Guess the Gadget, and they can win that poster.
Fun. This is the Mads, this next month's Mads Spam of the Month. Go to gizwizbiz.com and you can win.
And enter the contest for Guess the Gadget.
I love this. This is the Magic Meat Enhancer, before and after, and it says, and I love this, to stop receiving these solicitations, merely reply and type no more in the subject line. We'll then erase your name from our database and send it to a different company to add to their database. That's how
the way they work.
That's
the way they work.
All right, will you autograph these for your winners?
I will. And you're coming. We're going boating next month.
We're going boating next month. Okay, I'll bring my mitt.
Yeah.
Stay put. 3 geeks, 3 tips. It's Tiporama coming up. But after the break, our next caller, Todd, wants to title all his CDs in his car. Will you tell him how to do that? I will. Okay. But first, get web savvy with Jessica's tip. Oh, my.
Hey, you guys, check out my new gadget here. It's a bun warmer.
Oh.
Remember this song from the Windows setup? Kind of soothing, isn't it? Well, if you want it more accessible, follow this string right here. Way down, right-click on this file title, and click on Add to Playlist. Ooh. Woo. TSS will be right back.
Coming up next, Tech Live, only on Tech TV. The GM.
Variety is the spice of life, even when you're losing weight. So, shake it up with Slim Fast Shakes. Nobody does it like this. To help lose weight without losing out on taste. Slim Fast, America's best-selling weight loss shake.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who's searching for a way to get back into the rhythm of life, maybe it's time you ask your doctor about Ambien. Or call toll-free 1-877-9-AMBIEN.
An important announcement for 42 million Americans with no health insurance or with high out-of-pocket expenses. Effective immediately, all residents in your state are eligible for a new low-cost health care discount option that can cut your costs by up to 40% or more for doctor visits and up to 27% or more for hospital stays at over 350,000 providers nationwide. For just $10.95 a month per household, the new People's Health Plan is guaranteed to every resident statewide who calls this number now. Because it's not insurance, there's no medical exam and no waiting periods. If you're one of 42 million Americans with no health insurance or with high out-of-pocket expenses, the new People's Health Plan can substantially cut your entire household's doctor, hospital, even outpatient bills for just $10.95 a month. Call today.
Call 1-800-380-5959 for free information on the People's Health Plan.
Why buy a flat bed when now you can enjoy any size Craftmatic 3 adjustable bed free? If you ever had a bad night's sleep or felt sore, stiff, back, neck, or shoulder pain, Craftmatic would love to give you an adjustable bed free. Call for this free color catalog and enter our adjustable bed sweepstakes. That's all it takes. Imagine one free call could lead to a lifetime of temporary relief from low back pain, poor circulation, or just poor sleep. Make that free call now, and we'll also include free heat and soothing massage absolutely free. So if you've always wanted an adjustable bed, now here's the opportunity to get yours free. Call for your free color catalog on the adjustable bed that costs 50% less than many quality flat beds. With free information how to get a Craftmatic adjustable bed now absolutely free.
Call 1-800-213-9300 for your free Craftmatic. Call 1-800-213-9300. That's 1-800-213-9300. Call now.
For the best protection against water damage, one name says it all. Thompson's Water Seal, Wood Protector Plus Waterproofer for the highest level of water protection guaranteed. Thompson's Water Seal and New Advance, the most powerful protection against water damage.
Well, the 3-year reign of the Lakers, done. All hail the Spurs. San Antonio's Tony Parker turns only 21 years old tomorrow. Tim Duncan, just a little too unstoppable. Watch Parker go coast to coast to the hole. Nobody stops him. 2 points. He had 27 on the night. Duncan, too, simply unstoppable. Watch Shaq hammer him. Hammers him again. He cannot be stopped. 37 points for him. Spurs win 110-82. Lakers out of the Western Conference semis in just 6 games.
Well, I just hate losing. It's a tough loss.
They played extremely well. We just have to get ready for the off season. Next season for us starts right now.
Well, it's heartbreaking for me, but we've had a great ride with the Lakers. They're a great ball club. It's one of the great runs in the history of sport. San Antonio played great tonight. Best teams win 7-game series.
Crying? I don't know. The Spurs will play either the Dallas Mavericks or the Sacramento Kings, who play Game 7 of their semifinal series tomorrow in Dallas. Let's go to baseball. The owners have given their okay to the sale of the Anaheim Angels. Our corporate daddy, the Disney company, will get about $184 million for the world champs from businessman Arturo Moreno. The Angels themselves were in the Bronx last night getting their halos cleaned. Alfonso Soriano
and the 0-1.
Going downtown on Aaron Seeley. That was just the start. The Bombers won 10-4. Highest scoring game against the champion Angels this year. Probably won't affect the price, though. Oh, yeah.
What's up with Kobe crying?
He
got 3 rings. Let somebody else win for a change.
And, Derek Fisher was crying.
They were all bawling like babies.
I don't know. Maybe they're so used to winning that it's just a shock to the system.
You know what? They've been spoiled. So I think it's time to let someone else take the championship.
Well, that's the thing. Did they think they was going to win every year?
Yeah, exactly.
10
it was
years
just
from
going to
now.
be a given or something?
Right, exactly. It's over, guys. But just for now. They'll be back next year.
I'm sure they will.
And that is sports for this half hour.
When we come back, gourmet gadgets with the Gizmo Guy.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
The best values in America are at your Jeep dealer during Jeep Days. Starting with 0% financing for 60 months or a generous cash allowance on a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or qualified lessees can now get a $349 a month lease on a Grand Cherokee packed with features like air, CD, and power windows. Add in our 770 powertrain limited warranty and you've got the best values in America. So hurry into Jeep Days at your Jeep dealer today because these offers end June 2nd.
I thought I would never meet someone great. I tried the bar scene. Well, you know how hard that can be. Then I tried Tango Personals, a great place to meet local people looking for real relationships. Plus, you can try it for free. You call the number, you exchange messages, then, if you want, you can connect on the phone live. Sometimes, all you need is an introduction.
It's the best call I ever made.
Try Tango Personals free, 646-507-5133.
Here's a look at some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead. The U.S. is warning citizens to postpone travel to Kenya because of the danger of terror attacks. Britain has also suspended all flights to Kenya after an al-Qaeda suspect reportedly returned to that country. Senate passage of a $350 billion package of tax cuts moves the issue into negotiations with the House, which approved a $550 billion plan. The Senate bill includes a temporary end to taxes on stock dividends. Women have new guidelines on breast cancer exams to consider. The American Cancer Society says women over 40 should get mammograms every year, but it says they do not need to worry about self-exams. And those are some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead.
Well, we here at World News Now love to cook. We tape our favorite cooking shows, Nigella, Emerald, Iron Chef, all the greats. And we watch them in our free time during the day when we can't sleep. So, when it comes to gift giving, many of us are often confronted with that horrible dilemma. What do you get the chef that has everything? Well, thankfully, Gizmo guy Dick DeBartolo has been to the gourmet show in San Francisco, and he's here to save the day. Good morning,
Good
Dick.
morning. You're absolutely right. Out to San Francisco on Continental, they're still serving food, and I had more food at the gourmet show. I'm putting on my tech specs.
Okay.
This is from LG, new microwave oven, regular microwave oven. But look at this neat little addition.
Through the steam. Okay,
Through
let me
the
take a look.
steam,
Oh,
there
look at
is
that.
a toaster.
Oh, that's neat.
This is, if you have a small apartment, an office,
Right.
small footprint, $130.
That's not bad.
No, it's very nice, and it's coming out probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, so not out yet.
Not out yet.
Great.
Shipping
Okay.
now from LG.
All right.
Okay,
What do you got next?
Orca, the silicone glove. They say It's heat resistant to 500 degrees.
No kidding.
And you could pick up corn, boiling corn. Now, you want to verify that that is boiling?
That is boiling because I'm getting a nice facial right now.
We've had it boiling for about the last half hour, so I am reaching in.
You don't feel anything?
Don't feel anything.
Oh my gosh.
So you could reach in and get those veggies.
That's great.
The woman at the gourmet show said you could flip burgers on the grill with
I was just going to say, can you use them for like fire logs or something and just move your logs with them?
You know, it's up to 500 degrees, but if you're pulling a rack out in an oven or something.
Perfect.
And these are $20, and there's 2 new versions coming very shortly. Little pot holder for about $9 and a little trivet. Silicone up to 500
I like
degrees.
those. Those are useful.
I'm just going to reach over here and I'm going to shut our stove.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to unplug our stove so that we can definitely make sure that
we don't want a fire around here. Okay, so what's next? What's this thing?
This is brand new from Westinghouse. And what's neat about this guy, it's called Salad Express. And it's also a 2-in-1 appliance.
Okay.
You put it to the down position, and that will spin your salad and get the water out.
Yep.
You can do that electrically.
Okay.
Then, to save time, I'm not going to do it now. What you do is you take the basket out, you drop the salad back into this big bowl, then you can put it to the up position, and you can turn it on, and you can...
Oh my gosh, so it can slice and dice for you as well.
Exactly. And then you take that bowl and bring it to the table.
And presto, you got a salad.
It's
great.
Exactly. Now they're going to have an introductory price of only $40, and it comes with a grading wheel also, and then it'll go to $50.
Oh, I like that. I would use that.
Westinghouse Salad Express.
Okay.
Capresso, we all love Capresso. They make every kind of coffee maker. We all love the coffee team Lux. Well, they introduced the show their commercial grade grinder. It's a burr grinder. And the slower they say the slower you grind beans, the more aroma and flavor. So this uses a gear reduction, grinds very slowly, 16 different grinds.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
So you can make everything from Turkish coffee into anything you want. That'll be shipping next month. The chrome version is under $140, and the black version's under $100.
Wow, but this is for the true gourmet.
The true
coffee
gourmet,
lover.
absolutely, and they call it their commercial grade.
Okay.
This guy is thermos ice wrap. Now this is very clever. What you do is you put this in the freezer. Then when you're going to go on your little picnic, you take the wine bottle and you put the ice around the wine bottle, and it's Velcro.
Right.
It's only $11.
Oh, that's great.
So by the time you get to the picnic, you have cool
chilled wine. All right.
This is my own brand. It's a screw-off cap. It gives you an idea of the quality of the wine that I bought.
No problem with that. All right, what is this fun stuff?
Eros won Best of Show, and I spoke to the people there, and what they said, Dick, everybody's drawer is full of all those tools in a big mess.
Yeah.
So what they've done, they've designed a set where one handle, each tool goes into the one handle. Then when you're done with the tool, it goes back into its tray.
Oh, great
And they make every
idea.
kind of tool, and 4 of them will fit in one drawer. So you can have 16 tools all set to go.
So again, space-saving idea.
Space-saving. And
fabulous.
It starts at $22, and that's from Kitchen Art.
That's great. Okay.
Kuhn Recon has something called the Easy Store Whisk. Now, whisks tend to get stuck
Tangled.
Yes, you pull it out and you have 9 things stuck on it. Well, all you do is you run this little tab up, and it locks the whisk so
That's
it
great.
stores flat.
That's very clever.
Under $15.
Great.
Kuhn Recon.
Okay.
Progressive International, they have this little oil container, and what it is, this is silicone, which means 450 degrees. You can grease it. This is the reservoir for the oil. So you squeeze this, fill it with oil, grease the pans.
Oh, so no messy towel or paper towel or anything like that. That's great.
And then store it, because
store the oil in there.
the little stopper,
Fantastic.
under $10.
Okay. What
Ice
about this
tray,
thing?
ice tray.
Okay,
Okay.
but let me ask you something.
Yes.
Why the shape? I mean, what is that all
Any
about?
guesses?
So you can make little popsicles? I don't know.
You're very close. It's very.
Oh, is it really? Am I close?
It's very. What it does is it makes little round cylinders of ice.
Right.
So when you're going jogging, they fit through the neck of your water bottle.
Get out. That is great.
Or a soda bottle. So
Right.
you drop little spears of ice in.
That's fantastic, because you know what I've done? I've tried to cram it in my
and
water
everybody
bottles.
does. Everybody
oh my God.
does.
Okay,
and
that's
it's sold
a great
in a
idea.
set. It's a few bucks, and they make one that goes over.
And we have to wrap up.
Okay,
But what is this
finally,
quickly?
this is printing press, so that you can make elegant party invitations, embossed stationery, and they have
Beautiful.
it for all different occasions: dinner parties, babies, etc.,
Fantastic.
etc.
Dick, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. You're watching World News Now. We'll be right back.
Variety is the spice of life, even when you're losing weight. So, shake it up with Slim Fast Shakes.
Stormy too in North Dakota and Wisconsin. Parts of the east will see record high temperatures, mostly in the northeast. The central part of the country will be 10 degrees below normal. And now forecasts from around the country and Florida babies.
World News Now weather, brought to you by Video Professor.
Hi, I'm John Scherer, CEO and founder of Video Professor. Well, I'm the one that makes computer learning quick and easy with these CD-ROM lessons from Video Professor. You know, I've always said that if I could just get a room full of people to sit down and try my product, they'd be so impressed. They'd never bother with expensive classes again or these big, thick, confusing manuals. You know, when I developed our first learning lesson 14 years ago, the goal was very simple. It was to make the lessons quick, easy, and most of all, simple for anyone to learn with. The CD plays like a video on your computer screen. Just follow the on-screen instruction. If you need to see something again, rewind it. If you need to take a break, pause it. It's so simple. Here, look at all these options you can choose in any computer program. Now, you could try to find out what those commands do with this book, or you can just follow along with our CD as we show you step by step what they do. For instance, I'll get you started on computers with my Learning Windows CD. My Internet CD will show you how to surf the web and send and receive email. Use my Word CD to create great-looking documents, or try my Quicken tutorial to put your finances in order. I'm so sure my product will work for you. I want you to try one of my lessons for free, because I know that once you do, you'll come back to us for all your computer learning needs. You just pay a small shipping and handling. You will positively learn to operate your computer using my foolproof learning method, or I'm going to even refund your shipping and handling. So if you want to learn to operate your computer once and for all, save yourself a lot of time and energy, try my product.
Call Video Professor now for your free lesson. Choose from Windows, Word, Quicken, the Internet, and many more. Call now and this free gift will be yours. The Anytime Organizer is the calendar, diary, address book, and journal on your PC, so you'll never miss an appointment again. Remember, you must call now to get your free CD and the extra free gift. So don't delay, call now.
Call 1-800-339-3577.
Simply irresistible.
Satisfy your craving with Slim Fast low-fat ice cream sandwiches and fudge bars.
Simply irresistible.
Now you can. New snacks from Slim Fast.
Simply irresistible.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who's searching for a way to get back into the rhythm of life, maybe it's time you ask your doctor about Ambien, or call toll-free 1-877-9-AMBIEN.
A bit of a frightening moment at the Rangers-A's game in Texas. Carl Everett at the plate, bat, slips, flies into the crowd sitting behind the dugout. Oh yeah, you should wince because it hit a 15-year-old girl and a 4-year-old boy, both suffering cuts, and had to be helped from the stadium with ice packs on their heads. The girl at the hospital for observation. The boy goes home with his folks. When the game got going again, the hero was Rafael Palmeiro. 2 home runs. That's career numbers 506 and 507. They needed both. The Rangers won 9-8. On to tennis. At Wimbledon yesterday, Andy Roddick and Greg Rusedski both playing well for 2 sets. But then, in the 3rd set, Roddick in the far court hits a shot near the line on Rusedski's side. And then a fan yells, out. There he goes. Rusedski returns the ball, but then stops playing, and Roddick won the point. Rusedski just lost it.
Some wanker in the crowd changed the whole match, and then you allow it to happen. Well done. Well done, well done.
Well, Rusedski didn't win another point. Roddick advances to the 3rd round. No word on what happened to the wanker in the crowd. Hideki Matsui was the biggest baseball hero in Japan before he signed with the Yankees, but his old fans can still see him. All they got to do is look up. Japan Airlines has painted a 30-foot high portrait of the outfielder called Godzilla on one of its jumbo jets. It will be making domestic runs first, and that sort of one-ups, I guess, the old Wheaties box, huh? Yeah. I think.
Wow, have your face on a plane.
I don't know, is that good or bad?
I don't know, that's kind of cool.
You think?
Yeah, very novel.
Yeah, well, now, it is novel. Now, novel
Yeah.
it is. And I wonder how much you got paid for that.
Probably a lot of money.
The sky was the limit.
Oh, dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, and that is sports for this half hour.
When we come back, what to pack on your next trip?
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
What do you call a room filled with energy, passion, and a ton of kid stuff? Benjamin Moore calls it Meadowview. I call it a dream come true. To make it a reality, I went to my Benjamin Moore retailer. After hearing my ideas, he gave me some great tips, and I pulled the whole room together. Benjamin Moore paint is the best. It helped me create a home that expresses the real me. What do you call that? I call it confidence.
Benjamin Moore. We make it simple. You make it beautiful.
You want the best values in America? They're here now.
At the Chrysler Summer Sales Drive, you'll find exciting new products.
Like the award-winning Town & Country with an available DVD and quad seating.
And now get great deals on Town & Country, like big cash allowances or low financing.
Plus, Chrysler's 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Let us prove we've got the best values in America.
Now, very well-qualified buyers can get a luxurious Town & Country LX for just $299 a month.
Here's a look at some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead. The Supreme Court is ending its term today, and the justices are expected to release rulings on several key cases. The most closely watched, a Texas case making sex between homosexuals a crime. Hamas and other Palestinian militant groups say they are considering halting attacks against Israelis, but they deny reports they've agreed to a temporary truce. And a new class of cadets arrives at the Air Force Academy today, the first class since the rape scandal broke in February. Early days of basic training will be less stringent, a move aimed at giving freshmen a chance to absorb rules on sexual assault. And those are some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead.
Well, it's hot, you're bothered, and you want to be anywhere but where you are. That can only mean one thing. It's time for a vacation. And whether you're going cross-country or just cross-town, getting there should be half the fun. To get your journey off to a good start, you should not only pack light, but also pack right. Our gizmo guy, Dick DeBartolo, is here with some ideas to make your trip a smooth one. Hey, Dick, how are you?
I'm great. You're doing some traveling?
I'm doing some traveling soon, too, so this is perfect for me.
This is perfect for you. This is called Easy Swanee, the stick chair cart.
That's the actual name?
Yes, I know. It's a little weird, isn't it? A couple of unique things. First of all, the wheels pivot in every direction, which is good. You don't have to drag it directly behind you.
Right,
so that's a good. But the other thing is, in the back is a little chair.
Oh, look at that. No,
that folds
so
out. So if you're, and there's I have a little picture. I actually sat on it. The manufacturer says it's up to 400 pounds.
Wow. So it's sturdy.
It's sturdy. Okay.
And is it comfortable?
And you know what? Yes, you raise this.
Oh, for a little back rest.
And this is to drag the cart and also for the back of the chair.
Clever.
Okay, that's $180 and also then the front, of course, is a regular where you put
and that can be a carry-on because it's the perfect size, too.
Exactly. All right. And we have another neat carry-on. This is from this is a fun catalog, the Magellan's catalog. And this is their dual access computer case. And I love this because I travel with a computer. When you get to security, you don't have to unpack the bag. There is a separate compartment in
and you
the
can just
side.
take that
Take it out. And this is another great thing. In the overhead rack, when it's laying in there, and you need your computer, you just slot it like that.
That's right, because you're always struggling to get your bag out.
And then take the computer out, and then when you're done, you put it in its little, and the little carry case for the computer comes with it, and it slides back in.
Oh, that's perfect.
And in the front is a suitcase. It's really neat. Magellan's, that's $95, and I believe they have it in leather for about $140.
Okay.
Okay, so that's really
that's a nice piece.
And also that has the extending rollable
and
handle.
has the wheels as well.
Yeah, it's really
Perfect.
neat.
All right.
Brand new from Apple, the new iPod. This guy, you can see it's now backlit. They have 3 models. You can carry from $2,500 to 7,500 songs.
Oh my
We're talking
God.
hours and hours and hours and hours.
Wow.
The higher end models now come with the docking station.
Okay.
And the higher end models have a little remote, control.
Cool.
It also has some PDA functions, so you can carry your phone contacts with you. It's an alarm clock, and it has games.
Oh my gosh, so it's just all in one.
All in one, and
That's
it ranges
great.
from $299 to $499, and this new model now works on both Macs and Windows.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so the new iPod.
Ooh, I have my eye on that one. Okay.
Now, if you're flying, you may find out a lot of airlines have cut out food.
Oh
on
yeah,
flight.
they have no money left, so no food.
That's right. Fortunately, I'm an elite continental flyer. They're still serving food, but if they're not,
is it edible?
Oh yeah, actually, it's pretty good. Pretty good. This is also from Magellan's, and this is the lunch sack.
Oh,
and what you do is put this little guy in your freezer, and then at the airport buy a sandwich or start out from home with a sandwich, totally insulated, and so have your own. If they're not serving food.
You can bring your own.
You can really make the person next to you
easy to carry
angry.
as always.
Okay, that's about $15. This is neat. A pilot sent me this. He invented this. It's called First Class Sleeper. What you do is you blow into it. He says just about 11 breaths of air.
Wait, so it's like a little aero bed,
It's
isn't it?
a little like aero bed, and when you sit back against it, this supports your lumbar. There's a photo of someone using it in an airline seat that we can see, and this goes. This is where your head goes, and these are like two little pillows on the side of your head. It is really neat.
Wait, so this part extends up a little bit?
Up a little bit beyond the top of the seat.
All right.
And then your head goes here, and these two will be inflated, and you sort of have a built-in pillow.
You have a little cushion. Oh
It's
my
neat.
God. Okay,
First class sleeper.
And a pilot sent you this.
A pilot sent me this. He invented it.
So it must be good.
He
All
said
right.
you can also use it in your car, not for the driver.
Okay.
That's about $50. If you're out jogging or you're on vacation and you don't want to put your wallet where someone can take it,
Right.
these are called zip-it socks.
I love these.
Because there's room for a credit card, some extra cash, your hotel room key.
That is brilliant.
So if they
because
take-
I go running and I never know what to do with my
Where to put the
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so zip-it socks, and they're different lengths and different colors, and they range $10 to $15.
That's perfect.
This is
Okay.
great. This is from Magellan's. It's called the Motion Sensing Light. The hotel room, you probably don't know your way around. So when you
Right.
get up out of bed, you put this on the floor in the bedroom, and when
it's a
you
little
start
night
moving
light.
around, this goes on, so you can find what you need. You don't bother about 20 seconds after you're back in bed and stop moving, it shuts itself off again.
Oh, perfect.
And
okay.
it also has a permanent on position, so if you need to use it as a little flashlight or something, you can do that. The motion sensing
How
light.
much is that?
It's $35.
$35, okay.
These are very strange. These
Yeah,
are called
what are these?
Heroes, H-E-A-R-O.
Okay.
Look at the size of these. These are headphones. These go all the way into your ear.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
then?
it does two things. One is it can block out noise, like on an airplane.
Okay.
But the other thing is, in a hotel room, you can listen to music these are $135.
Oh my God.
The music
Wow.
is amazing because the music is more or less playing right in your brain. If you have a brain, even if you don't have a brain, you can hear the music. And the person sleeping next to you will not hear the music.
Oh, so you won't hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. So they go all the way in
that's
your
great.
ears. Okay, they're called Heroes. And you know what? I have information for everything on my website.
That's great.
And I have a contest going called What the Heck Is It? It's the gadget of the month. And winners get autographed copies of Mad Magazine.
This is great
Okay,
stuff.
well, pack it up.
Thank you
I'll
so
meet you at
much.
the airport.
I know. I'm all set to go now.
Okay,
Thank you
great.
so much, Dick.
Thanks.
Always a pleasure.
Okay.
All right, you're watching World News Now.
My dream came from when I was 12 years old, and I simply...
It always gives us a nice smile. That's what we like here at WNN. The Angels, they just couldn't do it last night, so it is nearly 3 months since anyone has beaten Boston ace Pedro Martinez. Nomar Garciaparra helped Martinez with a home run over the Green Monster. The Sox took a 3-0 lead before the second largest Fenway crowd of the season. Martinez tired in the ninth and loaded the bases when he hit Darren Erstad. but he struck out Tim Salmon for a complete game and a 4-2 win. That win helped the Sox close the gap with the division-leading Yankees to a 2.5 games. The Rangers also helped. The Yankees' Jason Giambi hit his league-leading 33rd home run in the 6th against the Rangers in the Bronx. It put the Yankees up by a run, but Texas battled back. Alex Rodriguez homered for the Rangers in the 8th. It was his 5th homer in 6 games, and it knocked David Wells out of the game. Yankees closer Mariano Rivera, though, blew the save when Hank Blaylock wrapped a 2-run single in the 9th. The Rangers won that game 5-4. At their summer training camp, the Tennessee Titans were trying to work on the 4-minute drill. They ended up trying to separate teammates. The defense is supposed to try to force the offense into a turnover, but tempers flared between left tackle Brad Hopkins and linebacker Frank Chamberlain not once, but twice. Coach Jeff Fisher says there have been very few altercations at the camp.
Oh, he said a bad word there, too. He turned the volume down, but I heard it when they were just playing it a minute ago.
You're not supposed to do that.
But it's good. Get the young men's blood up before the football season starts. You know, get them all angry at each other, and then they turn that towards the other team.
Is that the strategy? I never heard of that in teamwork lessons.
I am so
you
ready.
work together.
I'm ready for football. I love baseball season, but I'm so ready for football.
All right, well, it's not far away. That is sports for this half hour.
When we come back, what every home office needs.
Cordless mouse. This is really a neat unit. And
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
I thought I would never meet someone great. I tried the bar scene. Well, you know how hard that can be. Then I tried Tango Personals, a great place to meet local people looking for real relationships. Plus, you can try it for free. You call the number, you exchange messages, then, if you want, you can connect on the phone live. Sometimes, all you need is an introduction.
It's the best call I ever made.
Try Tango Personals free, 646-507-5133.
Do you have a great idea for a new product? Every year, literally, billions of dollars are spent on products new to the market, and this could be your year. Advent Product Development can help. Advent Product Development specializes in marketing new ideas and inventions, and we're interested in talking to you. If your idea qualifies, we can patent or trademark it for you and take it to market. Or we can create a TV infomercial and sell your product directly to the public.
Don't let your idea slip away. Call 800-9INVENT now for your free inventor's kit. Call now.
Here's a look at some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead. Arnold Schwarzenegger will soon be on the campaign trail. He's joining a crowded field of candidates in the recall election for California governor. The Republican movie star made his announcement on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. NBA superstar Kobe Bryant is due back in court on October 9th for a preliminary hearing. Bryant made a brief court appearance in Eagle County, Colorado on a sexual assault charge yesterday. And thousands are expected at a memorial service today for Baylor University basketball player Patrick Dennehy. Dennehy's former roommate, Carlton Dotson, has been charged with his murder.
More people are commuting to work these days by taking the hallway instead of the expressway and setting up home offices. What do you need for one of your own? Well, a comfy chair and a fridge for snacks would be a good start. But it would really help if you had the latest technology. Our own gizmo guy, Dick DeBartolo, has some gadgets no home office should be without.
you know, I told our executive producer, Sharon Newman, that I would like to do a Soho spot. Soho is small office, home office. And she said, Dick, you probably have the latest stuff at your office, so tape it there. And that's what we're doing. And guess what? We're at my office, the world's shortest commute, just 14 steps. Now, no one's been in my office. It's very late, and you're the World News Now family, so you are invited in. Come on. You know, one of the things about your home office is that, well, they're small. So you want to find things with a small footprint, and that's what I did. This is new from Gateway, the Profile series. A beautiful 17-inch monitor, but check this out. Everything you need is built into the monitor. This one has a DVD burner, floppy drive, every kind of input. This one comes with a cordless keyboard and a cordless mouse. This is really a neat unit. And it's about $2,000, but Gateway has a profile series as low as about $1,300. This is from Lexmark. This is the 6170, a 4-in-1. You can do your color copying, your color scanning. It's a flatbed scanner. Put a book in there. It has a page feeder, 50 pages. It prints in color, faxes in color. If you don't need the 50-page feeder, you can get one for $199. The one with the page feeder is $249. If you do very light work, Lexmark can get you in for about $49 with the 650. You want to back everything up. This is the new 750 megabyte zip drive from iOmega. You know, back up, back up, back up. This you need. UPS, not the guy in the brown truck. Uninterruptible power supply. See this plug? This is the Gateway. This plug, this is the APC. I'm going to unplug this. Notice the computer doesn't flicker. That beep tells us it's running on battery power, so save everything, or hopefully the power will come right back. This also is a spike protector, so if surges go through the line. And this comes with software. It can actually shut your computer down also in an emergency. They range from about $40 to $100 from APC. If you have a computer that you love, but you want to upgrade the monitor, this is from Samsung, the 172MP. Again, we're talking about something very thin. This base folds down. You can hang it on the wall. It has a great monitor, but this I love. It has picture-in-picture, so that while you're computing, I think my brother's on TV, you can be watching TV. You can feed every kind of audio and video source to this. This guy's under $800 from Samsung. DSL, you're going to want to have DSL because it's like 20 to 50 times faster than dial-up. I'm using XO DSL. But you want to send it to all your computers, so you need something called a router. I'm using this Belkin router. This is like old-fashioned already because there's a new G format coming out. Or you can use Powerline from Belkin. You know what this is? This plugs into your wall. DSL plugs into here. Go into another room or another part of the house, plug this in, plug this DSL to your computer, and use your house wiring to send the signal. And they're $99 each from Belkin. Now we're going to talk a little bit about telephones. Now, if you're as nutty about trains as I am, well, you could get the train telephone. When you hear it whistle and chug, that means it's the phone ringing. This actually is a telephone. But I'll show you something a little more business-like. This is from Uniden. You know, we had 900 megahertz, and then we had 2.8 gigahertz, and now we have 5.8 gigahertz. What's nice about this is digital, very small footprint, but the handset is a speakerphone. The base unit is a speakerphone. The best thing is the extension needs no phone line. As long as it's plugged in, when the base rings, and this stays charged no matter where you put it. That whole outfit from Uniden is under $200 at Circuit City. Now we'll just talk a minute about real low-tech like storage. These are from Staples. These guys are really neat. They're rolling bins and files. They roll very easily, and they're very inexpensive. They run like $15 to about $40. But you know what? I found that the very tall units are maybe $10 more than the short ones. Since they're modular, buy the tallest one you can afford, take the top off, and make it into a separate storage unit. Now they say all work and no play makes Dick a dull gizmo guy. So I'm going to show you my hobby, outdoor trains. You know, not only is my office close to my apartment, so are the trains. If I want to take Amtrak, I just walk about 15 steps. This Amtrak train, it's from LGB. They make outdoor trains, trains that can run in the rain, and in the winter, LGB even makes a snow plow so you can plow your tracks. Now, are LGB trains for kids? Well, they skew more toward adults who set them up in their gardens. Hey, you know what the latest technology is in outdoor trains? Well, digital trains. These LGB locomotives are what's called addressable. It tells you what the locomotive is. You can actually turn lights on before you let the engine go. You can actually run several trains at different speeds on the same track. Of course, cleaning up the wreck is going to be your problem. Sets start as low as about $200, and They run up into the thousands, but it's a great outdoor hobby. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop on this Amtrak and get out of here. But I'll see you guys in the studio real soon. Until then, all aboard.
There's a guy who enjoys his work. You can learn more about Dick's cool toys on his website, jizzwizbiz.com. Gizwizbiz.com. More news coming up.
Ask your doctor if Celebrex is right for you, or call 1-888-CELEBREX.
All these CDs have to go, so we're giving them away. That's right, we've got so many CDs in our warehouse, we're running out of room. So we're giving them away free. These CDs, they do it all. They're top-of-the-line editions of brand name software. Home Depot, Britannica, Rand McNally.